Have you ever stopped to think about the life of a hero, even if he's on the opposite side of the protagonist? Monkey D. Garp, also known as Garp the Fist, is one of those characters who transcends the simple division between heroes and villains. Garp is an emblematic figure of the Navy, known for his immense strength, questionable decisions, and of course, for being the grandfather of Monkey D. Luffy, the protagonist of the One Piece series. But what makes Garp so fascinating? What makes him remembered as a living legend, both inside and outside the Navy? Garp has always been present at the most critical moments in pirate history. From the legendary confrontation with GOLD Roger, the Pirate King, to the fateful God Valley incident, Garp left his mark as one of the most powerful and respected Marines. He is the man who, alongside Roger, defeated the Rock's pirates, one of the most feared crews of all time. But at the same time, Garp is someone who repeatedly refused promotion to Admiral, preferring to keep his freedom and morals intact, far from the corruption of the world nobles. This refusal to climb to the top of the Navy hierarchy reveals a lot about his character and true motivations. However, Garp's legacy is not just about his military achievements. He also played a crucial role in the upbringing of his grandsons, Luffy and Ace, albeit in a highly controversial manner. Garp believed that strength was the only way to survive in a world as unforgiving as One Piece, and his training methods were, to say the least, brutal. Luffy and Ace were thrown into dangerous forests, tied to balloons, and exposed to all kinds of challenges, all with the aim of shaping them into future Marines. But ironically, these extreme methods did not prevent them from following paths opposite to those desired by Garp, with both becoming renowned pirates. Garp's relationship with his family is complex and multifaceted. He is a man torn between his duty to the Navy and his love for his grandsons. This duality became evident during the Marineford War, where Garp faced an unbearable moral dilemma: fulfill his duty and watch Ace's execution, or intervene and betray the Navy. In the end, what prevailed was familial love, a sentiment he could never suppress, even in the face of the most terrible circumstances. This choice defines who Garp truly is, a man who, despite everything, values his family above any ideology or duty. Garp also embodies the duality of justice within the Navy. He is loyal to his beliefs, but does not hesitate to question authority and orders he considers morally wrong. His hatred for the world nobles and his decision to never accept promotion to Admiral reflect his resistance against the oppression and corruption that permeate the world government. Garp prefers to operate where he has more freedom to act according to his own morality, away from the shadows of the celestial dragons. This makes him a unique character within the world of One Piece, where the lines between good and evil are often blurred. As we progress through the story of One Piece, Garp's influence continues to be felt, both by the new Marines he trains and by the enemies he has faced in the past. Even in old age, he remains a force to be reckoned with, someone who cannot be underestimated. But what does the future hold for Garp? Will he still have the strength to fight for what he believes in? Or will the weight of his choices and the responsibilities on his shoulders force him onto a different path? And so, we come to the end of another reflection on one of the most intriguing characters in One Piece. But the question remains, will the hero Garp finally break free from the chains of duty, or is he destined to fight, even against himself, until the end?